Tokyo is alive with the spirit of competition. This is it. The 2025 World Athletics Championships have officially begun. The city, a dazzling mix of tradition and the future, welcomes the world once more. A buzz of pure excitement fills the air, from the packed streets of Shibuya to the magnificent Japan National Stadium. This isn't just another sporting event, it is a global festival of speed. It is a global festival of strength. It is a global festival of endurance. It is where dreams are chased and legends are made. We are here to witness history unfold over 9 incredible days of action. The scale of this championship is simply staggering. Nearly 2,000 athletes have arrived. They represent more than 200 countries, each one bringing their nation's hopes and their own personal ambitions. This is a special moment for Japan. It marks the 3rd time the country has hosted this prestigious event. Tokyo in 1991 and Osaka in 2007. This 20th edition of the championships feels like a homecoming. The opening ceremony was a beautiful display of Japanese culture. It perfectly blended ancient traditions with modern technology. The message was clear: unity and sportsmanship. As the athletes paraded into the stadium, you could feel the immense pride. The roar of the crowd for the home team was deafening. For many athletes, just reaching this point is the achievement of a lifetime. But for others, the journey is only just beginning. They have their eyes firmly set on the podium. The pressure is immense, but so is the opportunity. The atmosphere inside the stadium is electric. Fans from all corners of the globe have gathered. This is what makes the World Championship so special. It's a place where different cultures come together to celebrate human achievement. Over the next week and a half, we will see tears of joy and moments of heartbreak. We will see records broken and new champions crowned. The first day has already given us a taste of the excitement to come. The action started early on day 1, with the 20-kilometer race walks. These events are a brutal test of endurance. These events are a brutal test of technique. The Tokyo heat, even in September, added another layer of difficulty. Italy's Antonella Palmisano, a familiar face on the podium, showed her class once again. She secured a dominant victory in the women's race. In the men's event, the host nation had a reason to celebrate. Japan's Koki Ikeda delivered a stunning performance to claim the gold medal. The crowd erupted as he crossed the finish line. It was the perfect start for Japan, a moment of pure national pride that set a fantastic tone for the rest of the championships. The morning session was also packed with qualifying rounds. This is where the tension really begins to build. The men's 100-meter heats were a major highlight. All the big names were there, looking to make a statement. American sprinter Noah Lyles, who dominated the recent Diamond League season, looked incredibly relaxed. He breezed through his heat with a time that sent a clear message to his rivals. There were no major upsets, but you could see the contenders sizing each other up. In the field events, the women's discus qualification provided its own drama. The automatic qualifying mark was a tough one. Croatia's Sandra Perkovic, a legend of the sport, made it look easy. She threw well past the required distance on her very first attempt, but for others, it was a nerve-wracking experience. Some athletes struggled, fouling their first 2 attempts and leaving everything to their final throw. You could feel the tension in the stadium with every spin and release. These qualifying rounds are often where the quiet heartbreaks happen, away from the glare of the finals. The energy from the crowd, even during the morning session, was fantastic. Every close finish in the heats was met with a loud cheer. Every successful qualification throw was applauded. The fans are knowledgeable and passionate. They appreciate the effort of every single athlete. This support makes a huge difference. It can lift an athlete and help them find that extra bit of energy. The first day has already shown that the athletes are in top form. We have seen standout performances and hints of the great battles to come. The morning session was the perfect appetizer for the main course of finals later in the evening. It left everyone wanting more. As evening fell on Tokyo, the intensity inside the stadium ramped up. The first track final of the championships was the mixed 4x400-meter relay. This event is always a fan favorite. It is a thrilling mix of strategy. It is a thrilling mix of speed. It is a thrilling mix of teamwork. The final was a nail-biting affair from start to finish. The lead changed hands several times. The United States were locked in a fierce battle. The Netherlands were locked in a fierce battle. Poland were locked in a fierce battle. The final leg was a frantic sprint to the line. In the end, it was the team from the Netherlands that snatched the gold. Their anchor runner produced an incredible burst of speed in the final 50 meters. It was a spectacular race that had the entire stadium on its feet. The men's shot put final was another highlight of the evening. It was a true showdown of giants. The competition featured the biggest names in the sport. The rivalry focused on Ryan Crouser. The rivalry focused on Joe Kovac. Crouser, the world record holder, has been in a league of his own for years. He started the competition with a massive throw that immediately put pressure on everyone else. Kovac responded with a huge effort of his own, but he just couldn't match Crouser's power. Crouser's winning throw was simply colossal, a display of explosive strength that left the crowd in awe. It was a dominant performance from the best in the world. Behind the main battle for gold, the fight for the bronze medal was just as intense. New Zealand's Tom Walsh, a former world champion himself, was in the mix. He was pushed all the way by athletes from Italy. Each round saw the lead for third place change. In the end, Walsh's experience showed. He produced his best throw in the final round to secure his place on the podium. The camaraderie between these powerful athletes was also great to see. They compete fiercely, but they also share a deep respect for each other. After the competition, they were seen congratulating each other, a perfect example of sportsmanship at its best. The evening session was a perfect showcase of what makes athletics so compelling. We saw the tactical brilliance of the relay. We saw the raw power of the shot put. We witnessed dominant champions. We witnessed hard-fought battles for minor medals. The reactions of the athletes after their events told their own stories. There were tears of joy. There were roars of celebration. There was the quiet disappointment of those who just missed out. These moments of pure human emotion are what connect us to the sport. Day one has delivered on its promise of drama and excitement. It has set the stage for what is sure to be an unforgettable championship. The standard has been set incredibly high. Away from the immediate action, the storylines for the coming days are already taking shape. India has arrived in Tokyo with its largest and strongest contingent ever. The nation's hopes are high, and much of the focus is on one man, Neeraj Chopra. The javelin superstar is aiming for an incredible third consecutive global gold medal. He is the reigning Olympic and world champion. A win here would cement his status as one of the all-time greats. In a pre-championship press conference, Chopra spoke about the pressure. He said he feels the expectations but uses them as motivation. He looked calm and confident, ready to take on the world once again. His biggest rival is expected to be Arshad Nadeem from Pakistan. Their rivalry is one of the most compelling in all of athletics. It is a friendly but fierce competition that captures the attention of millions in both countries. Nadeem became the first man from Pakistan to win a world championship medal in 2023. He has the power to challenge Chopra. Their showdown in the javelin final is one of the most anticipated events of the entire championships. Experts are divided on who has the edge. Chopra has the consistency, but Nadeem has shown he can produce massive throws when it matters most. Their battle will be a major story to watch. But the Indian team is not just about one athlete. There is a new generation of talent ready to make their mark. Long jumper Murali Srishankar is a serious medal contender. He has had a strong season and looks poised for a breakthrough on the world stage. In the men's 4x400 meter relay, the Indian team is also one to watch. They stunned the world with their performance at the last championships. They are hoping to go one step further and win a medal this time. Athlete interviews have revealed a strong sense of belief within the Indian camp. They are not just here to participate, they are here to compete for the top spots. This global perspective is what makes the championships so rich. While the focus in India is on Chopra, every country has its heroes and its hopes. We heard from athletes who shone at recent events like the European Championships and the Pan American Games. They are bringing that form and confidence to Tokyo. The behind-the-scenes moments, like the mixed zone interviews after a race, offer a glimpse into the minds of these elite competitors. You hear the joy in their voices, and see the determination in their eyes. These personal stories add depth to the on-track action. They remind us that behind every performance is a human story of sacrifice and dedication. The first day in Tokyo has been a spectacular success. It has given us a taste of everything that makes this sport great. Dominant champions, surprising victories, the start of some intense rivalries. The energy in the city is incredible. The stage is set for 8 more days of world-class athletics. But what should fans look forward to next? Tomorrow, the multi-event competitions begin. Decathlon, heptathlon. These are grueling two-day events that always produce compelling drama and showcase incredible versatility. The sprinters will be back on the track for the semi-finals and the finals of the 100-meter. The big question is whether anyone can challenge the favorites who looked so strong in the heats. The women's 100-meter will also get underway. The rivalries in the sprints are fierce and the margins for error are tiny. Expect explosive starts and thrilling photo finishes. The men's 10,000-meter final is also scheduled for tomorrow. It promises to be a tactical battle between the endurance kings from East Africa. These long-distance races are often decided in a breathtaking final lap sprint. It's a test of both stamina and speed. In the field, we will have the finals of the women's high jump and the men's long jump. These events are all about explosive power and perfect technique. Will we see any new records set? The possibility is always there when the world's best gather. The men's long jump, in particular, is wide open. Several athletes have a realistic chance of winning gold. It could come down to the very last jump of the competition. The excitement will continue to build with each session. As we look ahead, the promise of more unforgettable moments hangs in the Tokyo air. The qualifying rounds for the javelin throw will be a major focus. Neeraj Chopra and Arshad Nadeem begin their campaigns. Every event has a story waiting to be told. My advice is to keep your eyes on everything. The beauty of the World Championships is that a legendary performance can happen at any time, in any event. We are just at the beginning of this incredible journey. The first day was the opening act, and it was a brilliant one. Now get ready for the main event. The next few days in Tokyo are going to be something special.